Tonight we have to tip our hat again to Jaromir Jagr. There's some interesting news coming down the hockey pipeline. And how about some of the NHL's dumbest moments? All that and a whole lot more for you tonight on In the Crease. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Fiore. Welcome to In the Crease, the Tri-State area's first all-hockey talk show ever. That's a pretty good, prestigious setting there. You know, you've probably all seen this, but this is an awful lot of fun, so I want to show it again. A little fun on the Pens here. Apparently the team had some time off, and a bunch of them went and saw the movie It. And when they came back to the hotel for the rooms and what have you, Ryan Reeves put the clown makeup on, opened the door, and literally scared the bejesus out of Phil Kessel. I've seen this at least a half a dozen times, and I laugh every time I see it. Check this out.
A couple of days after Ryan Reeves dominated Phil Kessel on the basketball court, Reeves followed that up with an epic Halloween prank on Kessel today.
Are you nuts? Don't ever do that to me again. Did you know that? I just had a heart attack.
I laugh every time I see that. I think hockey players are always playing pranks on one another, but that one was, you gotta admit, that was pretty good. Phil kind of lost his stuff there on that one. And I want to show this too. You know, I love Don Cherry. I look forward to his weekly hockey reports. But this one held a very special meaning for me. I want you to take a look at the opening of Coach's Corner.
All right, this was sent to me by the mothers, and I don't know what it means. I'm not reading that, but the mother said, play hockey, so I'd wear it anyhow. I don't know what it says. Did you? I don't know.
No,
all right, let's go.
You rub her the wrong way, though, if you did.
Okay, now Don did something really slick there. He showed that tie very, very quickly. Those who could get it got the joke and the meaning, and those who didn't, well, he buttoned up his jacket and went on. Now, let me tell you why that's near and dear to my heart. Because that tie was the name of my intramural hockey team way back in my college days. We're talking the 70s, folks, but that was our name. So when I saw the tie, I said, I have to put this on. And thanks to our folks from Hockey Night in Canada for letting us use that little clip there. Don, my man, way to go. You know, what do you say about Jaromir Jagr that hasn't been said already? I mean, the guy's just a phenom. He joined the Flames this year and got into maybe a game, and now all of a sudden he had an injury. You know, well, at 45 years of age, these things do have a way of creeping up on you. So, you know, he was out for a while. Then he comes back, and the first game back, he gets a goal and he gets an assist. I mean, the guy's just absolutely amazing. So the folks at Go Canucks Go posted up on YouTube the very first goal that Jagr scored with all of his different teams. This is an awful lot of fun. Enjoy.
And again, the 3 games in 4 nights, and the fact that Pittsburgh had an off night last night starting to show up a little bit.
Jim Johnson shot, save, rebound, score! Jagr gets the goal! His first National Hockey League goal.
Jagr, he's a big guy, 6'2", 210 pounds. Good size, good strength. And right here, he's just going to grab this puck and put it underneath Chris Terreri.
Terrific defensive play.
Here's Jagr in front, he scores on the rebound of the Zubris shot. His first point as a Capital, and it's a goal.
I'm not sure who the inside man was. Breland there. Breland, he moves out of the slot area, anticipating the defenseman behind him.
I can't believe he sold off
Here's Lindros to the net, and a save by Luongo. Rebound score! Jaromir Jagr, his first as a New York Ranger. 33 seconds into the third period. Lindros to the net. Jagr sneaks in behind. There it is. A goal plus an assist for Jagr, and his first home game as a New York Ranger, and they lead 3-1 early in the third period.
Good energy from Scott Hartnell there, digging in with a couple of body checks. It's what the Flyers need right now, and Hartnell able to provide some spark there on that last shift.
2:12 remaining in the power play time. Jagr up the middle, and a goal! He has his first! He scores! At long last, Jaromir Jagr on the board as he beats Gustafsson on the breakaway to tie the game at 1.
Head up by Jagr all the way in, JJ. Just looking to that blocker side, and no chance for Gustafsson on that one. Little salute at the end, a little miniature guffaw there for Brian Propp.
Get it to the point, get it to the net. Simple stuff.
And deflected. Here comes Eriksson to Jagr. He shoots and scores! Jaromir Jagr's first as a Dallas Star, and it's 1-0.
Perfect for a right-hand shot. He gets to go over the pad, inside the post on Smith, who was backing in. Louis sets his table, Jagr does the rest. It's a nice way to start. Oh, yeah.
Past Ponikarovsky, up the board past Zajac. Jaromir Jagr off the boards for Marchand. Jagr to the middle. Marchand off Jagr's stick. Skates and he scores. They don't ask how pretty, they just ask how many, and that's 680 in the career of Jaromir Jagr, his first as a Boston Bruin.
And then once Boston sorts things out, it's Jagr that comes deep in his own zone, helps pull the puck off the wall to start the breakout. It's a 2-on-2, and even though the pass doesn't connect, tape to tape through center ice.
Andrew Ference, newly acquired defenseman number 21, the former Boston Bruin, is the captain of this team. On here for this shift. Here's Jagr over the line. Jaromir Jagr, quick shot, he scores! LaBarbera might have gotten a piece. The Devils take the lead.
Everybody else had gotten out of their uniform, and they talked about some things. But there's that cutback move we've seen Jagr's use so often.
Where they could have had 3 shots directed at net, and they overplayed the puck. So partly the Tampa Bay Lightning don't give up a lot of shots.
Here comes Huberdeau in front. He has a man. It deflects to Jagr, who scores! Jaromir has landed in South Florida.
And before Jagr, who came up behind? Watch Jagr. He knows it come in slow and low. And the puck, after it is deflected by defenseman by Barrio.
Scooped up by Trevor Daley. Brett Kulak there to clean up. And he finds Gaudreau. 2-on-1 with Jagr. Gaudreau with Jagr. Gaudreau, Jagr scores! His first as a Calgary Flame.
Wonderful pass to Jagr, and then what I loved after Jagr buries this, Johnny Gaudreau goes right over to the linesman to get the puck. First goal for Jagr as a Calgary Flame.
Well, you know, it's time for some news here around the league, and the league has 31 teams. That's an odd number, so you have to add another team, right? More expansion in a league that's already pretty watered down as far as talent is concerned. Well, they're looking for the city of Houston. In fact, Commissioner Gary Bettman met with the owners of the Houston Rockets about getting a team in there. You know, it didn't go very well with our friends in the Great White North who have been looking for some teams. And there are other cities around the nation. Quebec definitely wants a team back. Portland, Oregon wants a team. Kansas City is still trying to get a team. Boy, you know, years ago, before Lemieux took over things, they almost had the Penguins. And Seattle is looking for a team. But right now, the odds-on favorite seems to be Houston because of the capital down there. I guess the Dallas Stars wouldn't be too excited about that, huh? Who knows? Hey, the Pens really tried. They truly did. To get a veteran backup netminder for Matt Murray this year, now that Fleury went to the Knights. And they brought in Antti Niemi. I have never seen a goaltender crash so fast. The possible exception at Jim Carey, but that was due to substance abuse. I've never seen a netminder crash as fast as Antti Niemi has. He just, wow. The Pens still need a seasoned veteran backup. And my sources say that Peter Budaj will be on the market shortly. That would not be a bad pickup for the old Penguins. Oh, Peter, I think, would do a good job backing up Matt Murray. And you know, it had to be a good month ago that I told people that I was totally chagrined because the bald-headed Hobbit gnome, Gary Bettman, was awarded and made an honorary member of the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame. And at the time I posted it, like I said about a month ago, on the In the Crease Facebook page, people boo-hooed me. And they said, nah, this is, well, okay, all right, here you go. From Broadcasting and Cable magazine, here's the full page, Gary Bettman in this year's inductees for the Broadcasting and Cable Hall of Fame. And the whole thing they're saying is well, first off, you know, Gary's just a peach of a guy and so easy to work with. And basically what they're saying is that without him, his guidance and his tutelage, the National Hockey League would not have the lucrative and very sport-friendly, shall we say, television contract that it currently. So there he is, and he's being inaugurated into the thing. This befuddles me. It truly does. And look, we get to see who the butt kissers are in the National Hockey League. In the same magazine, here's an ad. Look, the Buffalo Sabres, and I don't know if you can catch the little logo over there, but that's the San Jose Sharks. Right away, oh, congratulations, Gary. We think you're great. I'll tell you what, I don't know about the Sharks. The Buffalo Sabres need all the help they can get, so maybe this is good for them. And then, not to be outdone, of course, with picture and all, there it is. There's an ad in the same magazine from the New York Rangers. Congratulations, Chief. Nice job. So here we go. We know who the big butt kissers are in the league. The Buffalo Sabres, the New York Rangers, and the San Jose Sharks all spent money, ads in the trade magazines, congratulating Gary Bettman. I said, please. I want to go back to Antti Niemi for just a moment, too. Yeah, I got to feel sorry for this guy. He wins a Stanley Cup with Chicago, and then boom, he falls flat on his face, and he can't stop a freaking beach ball. So Montreal has a situation where both of their goaltenders go down. They're hurt. They're out. They need something. They're pulling kids up from the WHL and the AHL, and so they picked up Antti Niemi from the Florida Panthers. Now, I can't think of a harder city to play hockey in than Montreal. Well, maybe New York, but Montreal is right up there. They're a tough crowd, real tough crowd. So here are some words. I thought he handled this very well. Here are the first words that Antti Niemi gave to reporters when he was picked up by the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, for sure. It's easy for me to get comfortable and them showing me how everything works and introduce all the people.
I guess you haven't seen this much media for a while.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Not in Florida, for sure.
It seems like you've been put in really difficult positions this year. Is that how you view it? Just the games that you've had to play back-to-backs against really good teams.
Yeah, that's true, but it comes down to the fact that I gotta stop the puck. So here we are, and I'm excited about it.
What do you want to get back to get back to the level that you're capable
Say it again?
of playing? What things do you have to do to get back to the level you're used to playing?
Just be confident and track the puck well and battle. I think there's nothing really technical about it. It's more just playing simple and play our own style how we used to play.
I saw the guys had you lead the morning stretch this morning. What
Yeah,
did that mean to you?
it was fun. I don't normally do that, so it was exciting too. Everything's exciting being here. There's lots of media, and it's Canada, it's Montreal, so it's all great.
Is there any reason why you didn't get tougher for you the last season and at the beginning of this season?
Say it again?
Is there any reason why it was tougher for you on the ice?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. Overall, I feel healthy. I feel I'm in pretty good shape. Okay. So I don't see one thing, but I think some bad bounces combined with some other stuff.
What did Stefan Waite do for your career when you first?
Say it again?
What did Stefan Waite do for your career when you first started working with him 7 years ago?
I think he gave me lots of structure on how to play, and yeah, I think it's just the structure of how to play goalie, and he didn't try to change me then too much. And
it sounds like you still have a lot of confidence in your game.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, and I like to work and being on the ice, so I'm just having fun. I think I can play in the top level.
Did you have time to chat with coach or Marc Bergevin about what they expect from you?
Not a lot yet, no.
What do you want to bring to the team? They kind of picked you up because they have 2 young goalies right now. You bring experience.
Yeah, I got the experience, and I'm just gonna work and battle, and I'm ready to go.
What's your family situation? I know you've been moving around a lot.
I have, but they haven't.
Then you haven't. They haven't.
Yeah.
Where are they? Are they
in Dallas.
Dallas. They're in Dallas.
Yeah.
What, just wife and how many kids?
Just wife, no kids.
No kids. Yeah. How? Sorry. Just how hard is that? Just on a human level, just bouncing around and being separated. And
yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Next.
Yeah, and you don't want to really commit too much when you don't know what's gonna happen. So.
Do you feel like this is maybe the ideal situation for your game, coming back, coming to a team and reunited with the goalie coach where you've had success?
Yeah, for sure.
Is your wife from Finland? Or
yeah, Finland.
Are these your Panthers fans?
No.
No, they're not?
No.
What are they?
You would think so. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, okay, they are Pittsburgh.
So do they put like sorry, it's a silly question. Do they put like red stuff over? Yeah, I got it. I understand.
It's a tough market for a goaltender. What did you heard from Montreal?
Yeah, for sure it's a tough market, and everybody wants to win, and everybody's going to be watching you here. But I feel like you have to be honest to yourself any place you play, so you want to perform. It doesn't really matter where.
You know, what was your reaction when you learned that you were coming to Montreal, where you have Price and Montreal that are injured, but they are going to come back?
What's my reaction?
Yeah.
I just had to hurry to the airport.
You know a couple of guys on the team
Yeah.
already. Did Jordy come and talk to you? Or
Yeah, sure.
What did they tell you? Did they give you any advice on how?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot in the next day or two.
Do you know, you're staying at a hotel downtown for
now? Here.
Oh, in Boston.
Yeah.
Do you know Arturi Lehkonen well from?
No, I don't.
You know, considering the difficult times Niemi has had, I thought he handled that interview exceptionally well. He said all the right things and still had enough of a sense of humor to joke around with the reporters and what have you. That's kind of a class act. I hope the guy finds his game. I really do, because he is really fallen on some hard times there. Speaking of hard times, how many dumb things have happened in the National Hockey League already? Well, thanks to NHL Films, they have compiled a list of the dumbest things that have happened, and this is just this year alone, okay? I want you to pay particular attention to the rock, paper, scissor battle to see who goes off the ice first. I think this thing is a classic, so it's pretty good. Here's a compilation of some of the dumbest things that have happened this far in this hockey season, courtesy of NHL Films.
Ottawa. Don't he just ask Brown if he wanted to cover Carlson, and Brown pointed to Oduya and said, I'll take it. Good call.
Travis Weinecker from Edmonton, along with 3 of his buddies from Youngstown, Ohio, here to enjoy Connor McDavid and company.
He's by himself, going to try to drive to the front of the net, and he did. And then the defenseman, Bortuzzo, ran over, wide open in front. Will he count it? Yes! That's a goal! And I'm looking, he can't possibly get up, and then he ends up tripping the defenseman. Hutton couldn't get up, and then the defenseman tries to get up and go to the net, and Hutton's stick gets caught and trips him. It was Keystone Cops out there. Oh my gosh. And then you can just see come on. No, Nick. Under 7 to play in the second. Oh, Jake Allen blew a tire. They score! Backlund! An empty netter.
With a little dump in, and you can see Jake goes behind and just loses his left footing.
mean, there's no worse feeling in the world right there. You're just in no man's land. Those big, clunky, flat blades.
Niedo's got a chance for the hat trick if he can put in the empty net. He cuts around, and he's got it! And Niedo, what a great move!
You know, when you're not a big-time goal scorer, you get a hat trick, he's going to get the splash. Gabe Landeskog has got that one down. That's the signature move.
Now Owen looks for some open ice. Got to the red line, fires it in. Predators will get a quick line change. Oh, right in front. How did they get past Fiala? Smith was way out of the net.
And look at this. Oh, wow. A little bit of a rolling puck. Oh, just hops over the stick. It's a stick's fault. I blame the stick too.
Condon plays it across, picked off there. Kempa shoots, score! Adrian Kempa steals the puck, pokes it home, and this game is tied at 2 with 1:46 to go.
On LA's 41st shot, a puck-handling error comes back to bite Mike Condon.
Saves, weaves through 2 defenders. Looks, crosses over, saved by Rinne. Rebound cleared, and Kane went flying into Rinne. They're still on top of each other. Kane is lying top of Pekka Rinne. And then look at Patrick Kane's got a little bed head or helmet head coming out of there. Look at that. Look at that lettuce.
He's got a Halloween wig on already.
Thompson takes a bump, second try to get it out. Glass broken down in the corner. Broken pane off the camera hole. Punched out a nice little shard. Better get a picture of it.
And somewhere east of here, in Philadelphia, fans are saying, what about us? Well, here comes Taves on a breakaway. Score!
You got a field for Haig. We talked about the bouncing pucks. That bounces right over his stick. That allows Taves to go in on the breakaway, and he just opened Brian Elliott right up.
Up to the line, squirts away from Roman Polak, who, watch out, here we go. Another edge lost and another turnover. Here comes the rookie, Amadio scores! Mike Amadio, first career NHL goal!
The Leafs win the draw, and then Gardner blows a shoe. Amadio gets to walk in here clean after Gardner blows a shoe off. Pearson finds Amadio, and his first NHL goal is on Curtis McElhinney.
We talked about Scheifele and Seguin, Dave, facing off to start this game. They've already had a game.
Yeah, they certainly have superstitions. I'm last off. No, you're last off. Okay, what do? Rock, paper, scissors. Don't know if I like Seguin's game here. He goes to rock a couple of times. Scheifele gets him in the end. Paper.
See, now you're talking strategy for rock, paper, scissors.
There we go.
Coburn playing it to Stralman. 6 minutes to go here in the second. And look out. And Peter Budaj making a glove save. That was a beauty as the puck was deflected into the bench area.
That was.
Oh my gosh.
He was ready. He's got a little smile on his face too. Protecting the police department too. A little reversal there.
Okay, I think we're on, and we're going to start, well, not on that t-shirt, but we certainly will get to it.
If you look over to your left where you're at, you can see, I don't know, 100 referee fans standing up there. This is insane. What they do is every time there's an offsides, these guys go bananas. If the ref blows his whistle for any reason, these guys all stand up, cheer. They're drinking about a keg of beer, having the most fun I've ever seen. And every time they drop the puck, they do this like it's a free throw. So it's pretty insane. Letty has that power play goal. He shoots and missed high. Bounced in, bounced back in. I think it hit the Avalanche player at the side of the net. Bounced in.
But Michael, when you watch, it hits the back wall and bounces back up over the net. Watch, it comes back. And what a perfect look by Nemeth right there. The puck comes back and hits him and bounces in.
Oh. I've seen penalty shots for less. As we look at Jonathan Drouin trying to get whatever's on his skin, he's trying to get it off. Big month here at home for the Kings at Staples.
Use upon the most.
Oh, they score from center! Oh, how in the world did Christian Bolland manage to keep his head up, fire the puck into an empty net?
Add it to the list.
of things we have seen here to start this season that you rarely see. Bolin, it's a set play. He knows what he's doing here. And watch Saros, he gets just a stick, but nice deflection right to the top.
And Peter, for a reason we don't know, Matt Duchene followed Blake Como down the tunnel towards the locker room. So we don't know why, but so it's Como and Duchene. You watch the players coming out of the locker room, headed towards the ice. You'll notice there's no number 9, no Matt Duchene. And here's what we believe, Peter, is the trade, a 3-way deal involving the Avs with the Senators and the Predators.
Orpik drives it, tipped in under the bar. Tom Wilson has his second of the game.
A double pipe and a wipeout on the celebration there by the Caps, but they're going to take it.
How about this? The official, whoa, hold on.
44 days till Christmas. We're getting ready in Boston on Hockey Night in Canada.
Over 3 so far in this series against the Avalanche on the power play. Bouncing puck and a weird bounce and it goes in.
You gotta be kidding me. No sooner do those words leave my mouth and Bernier, just a stroke of bad luck as this puck is just a simple dump in. Just skips about 4 feet in the other direction. Bernier, though, not on his post enough and just squeaks by. Bounces right over that pad, and there's Bernier.
The puck taken back by the Panthers. Now Barkov is thrown into the bench by Santini.
What a strong hit. And look at Steven Santini right at the Devils' blue line. Sends Barkov flying into his own bench.
There he is. So he was trying. This is the play's going on here. The play is going on here, and you see him tap his mask. He tried to get. He puts it back on. It's still not clasped tightly and perfectly. Now he's pointing again. He didn't get anyone's attention, and that would have been a very interesting situation if the puck ends up in the net there.
And then tonight, here he is with teammate Torrey Krug trying to spin things in a different direction in Boston.
Well, time has come and gone, and we are fresh out once again of time on this edition of In the Crease. This is our Thanksgiving edition, so I want to make sure 2 things. Actually, you probably can't see this whole shirt. See, this is the Tampa Bay Lightning shirt. I know the cameramen hate when I do this. It's the Tampa Bay Lightning shirt. This is their practice jersey, and it's the white one, meaning no contact. Mama didn't raise no fool. So that's going to wrap us up. I wanted to make sure that on behalf of Dave and everybody in the studio and everybody here associated with In the Crease, I'd like to wish you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving. Certainly take time to enjoy family, friends, and a lot of good cooking. Until the next time, remember that when it comes to hockey, if you are in the game, then you're in the crease.